Hello everyone, my name is Elle. Today I want to talk about 8 makeup trends I really hope we will see in 2018. So the first thing I am really keeping my fingers crossed for is cool toned eyeshadow palettes. And I mean cool toned, 100% cool toned, not like 1 or 2 cool toned shadows with a bunch of warm shades thrown in. Cool toned eyeshadows. Please. I have crazy high hopes of this happening. I just feel like we have reached maximum capacity when it comes to warm eyeshadow palettes. Brands need to take a break. We, as consumers, need a break, and we can enjoy some cool toned palettes. I really want more silvers. I want variations of silvers, a variation of cool tones. Give me greens, give me blues. Give me purples, give me grays, and it doesn't have to be really muted and subtle, soft. Give me loud, cool eyeshadows, and give me lots of them. I'm really hoping that this happens this year. The color of the year for 2018 happens to be a fairly cool toned purple, so fingers crossed we'll get some cool purple eyeshadows. And I do mean cool both in tone, but actually also just cool in terms of effect. I feel like companies have done a lot with warm toned eyeshadows and they're phenomenal, and I love my warm tones, but I just want to have more varieties when it comes to cool shades. I want to have cool matte eyeshadows, I want to have cool shimmers, I want to have cool metallics, I want it all. And I'm really hoping, I'm really hoping that 2018 will be the year that we see this. So we'll have to revisit this at the end of the year and see what actually happened out of this is not even a prediction, it's just things that I want to see happen. I haven't dove far into forecasts and looking at kind of predicting trends. This is just purely what I want to see happen, and I do think most, if not all of these things can happen in some form or the other. Like, there's no reason why we can't have cool toned eyeshadow palettes and various shades of blues and greens and rich shades, not just muted colors. So really hoping for that. Also, number 2, just more cool tone products in general. I know people love their warm tones, but you warm tone lovers need to zip it just for a little bit so we can finally get some more cool toned options. They are so few and far between. Yes, they're not going to flatter everybody, but guess what? Warm tones don't flatter everybody. And I would just like to see more options. Cool toned lips colors, cool toned blushes. I have such a hard time finding these things now. Like cool toned blushes that aren't contour shades, cool toned lipsticks that don't make me look like a corpse. Like, I just want more cool things. And it doesn't have to be subtle. It could be cool with a pop. This is just my dream though. It's my fantasy of what will actually happen in 2018 and what I will be able to purchase easily and have it be more accessible. Because if you think back to like 4 years ago, it was hard to find even just an orange eyeshadow, and now everywhere you can find orange eyeshadow. Warm tones and certain types of products are so easy to come by because they became so mainstream and everybody wanted them. So I'm hoping that everybody will want cool tones, or at least they won't be so vocal against it. Because I find when the people are really vocal, then the products go away. And I think that there are a lot of people that would like to see more cool tone products. So the third thing I'm hoping for is less of a focus on eyebrows. Eyebrows are huge. Sometimes they are literally huge eyebrows. There's been a lot of weird eyebrow trends this year, and more just like funny makeup things, not actually trends that people are doing or recreating seriously. I have a bit of a pet peeve against those like trends that need to stop videos, because some of them aren't even really trends. They were just fun things or little challenges that people did. And sometimes it's stuff that people like doing. So I don't want people to stop doing the stuff they like. But when it comes to eyebrows, I would just like to see less structure, less intensity. I love natural eyebrows. Now, my natural brows aren't great, but some people have those beautiful full eyebrows and they kind of go back in and out of trend, and I just want to see it be accepted and not have people be criticized or scrutinized because they have like a few stray brow hairs or something. Like, I think we can all chill a little bit when it comes to brows and critiquing other people's brows, especially because it's so personal. Some people like their way that their brows are. Sometimes people struggle with them. Sometimes people like to have it more straight. Some people like to have more of an arch. And sometimes people have opinions about the way they like somebody's eyebrow shape that I don't think they need to share it. Like, let people live when it comes to their eyebrows. The fourth thing that I was secretly hoping for, and now I guess it's not much of a secret because I'm sharing it with you guys, but it's less eyeliner. specifically less winged eyeliner. So one of my goals, as I talked about in my beauty bucket list video, was, well, to fix my eyebrows, but also to practice winged eyeliner. And I just want people to do a little less winged eyeliner. Give me a chance to practice and catch up. Sometimes I feel like looks end up turning out the same way because people slap on a giant wing and it covers up so much eyeshadow, especially if you don't have a lot of lid space. A big winged liner thing just takes up so much space. Now, winged eyeliner is very classic and it's never going to go away entirely, but I'd like to see a little less focus on eyeliner and just some new different things when it comes to eyeshadow shapes. Playing more with placements of colors and the eyeshadow shape itself, winging out eyeshadow instead of focusing on the eyeliner, or at least having more variety when it comes to eyeliner, not just black. Like more colorful eyeliners would be great to see as well, and not the big, huge, thick wing. I think different placements for eyeliners, like accents and stuff. I've been playing around with that a little bit, like a little accent liner on like the lower lash line or through the crease. I think that's really fun and I would love to see more of that next year. The fifth thing I hope I see more of is lip gloss. I know. Who am I? Who am I anymore? I began this year with a really strong agenda against lip gloss. Like I just wanted to ban it off the face of the earth, and now I want it all. Give me all of the lip gloss. It's funny how things change like that. I love lip gloss. I do not like sticky lip gloss, and that's been my problem. I feel like a lot of the lip glosses that were out for the last couple of years were very sticky, very thick, and sometimes very opaque lip glosses. That's not my thing. I like very sheer but super shiny lip glosses. I love pairing it with a lip liner. I've been really into that look, and I feel like that was trendy not that long ago, but I'm kind of hoping it comes back. Lip liners of various colors with shiny, sheer lip glosses layered on top of it. Lip glosses with glitter and metallic glosses and just anything, any combination of a gloss that's not sticky or goopy or too thick, please, please. I found like 3 brands that I like lip glosses of right now, and I need to kind of experiment a little bit more. I've been hesitant to buy too many lip glosses because I don't want to go nuts. It tends to happen when I get really into something again. I want to buy everything. So I'm trying to be a little bit more reserved right now. If you guys have any recommendations for lip glosses that are not sticky, not tacky, let me know, because I need to try some more things, especially if they are sheer and shiny. I just want to have that full, shiny, glossy, like vinyl effect on my lips. And I'm hoping and I am praying for sheer, shiny lip gloss. Yes, I am so dramatic, but I really hope this happens. The sixth thing I hope to see in 2018 is more editorial style makeup looks. More avant-garde, more edgy, more weird things, not just your everyday warm smoky eye. I want to see more, and I want it to be more acceptable. I just have visions of like fresh-faced people walking out with a gray lipstick on, or the bold, intense blush draping. You know, when you have the blush going all the way up like your temples, like the 80s style blush. I would love for that to make a comeback. I love heavy blush, but like a tone down everything else. I sort of did that in my Christmas Angel Get Ready With Me, just the heavy blush and then light everything else. I think it looks beautiful and I love the way it looks, and I usually only see it on like the runway or in fashion magazines, like in editorials. I want to see that in everyday life, and I want it to be acceptable, not just people saying like, oh, you look sick. And I love editorial and I love avant-garde and I love those things, and I don't feel like they have to be left to the pages of a magazine or to Instagram. I want them to be more mainstream, and I really hope that we see some like bigger influential beauty people push some of those things. It's probably not going to happen because I feel like the large majority of people are just safe, and there's nothing wrong with it if you personally just like your warm smoky eye and you don't feel like you need to branch out into anything else. That is totally fine. But it's because there are so many people who love those neutral everyday makeup looks that you don't get to see the weird things, because a lot of people get shy and they're scared to do it because they're afraid of what people are going to say. And sometimes people might not say anything, but sometimes people do. Sometimes people have no filter, and even online sometimes you try something different and some people just have the need to criticize it because they don't like it. And I'm not talking about technical ability here, I'm just talking about because it's not their personal preference, and I kind of wish people would take a little step back and kind of reevaluate that just because you don't like something doesn't mean that other people don't like it or can't like it. The seventh thing, and I hate that I'm calling this a trend, but it really is, and that's diversity in foundation, concealers, just base makeup. I feel like we saw a lot of that in 2017. We saw Fenty Beauty do that. I think Kylie Cosmetics did that with her concealer. You know, we saw a lot of foundation ranges, Huda Beauty, I'm just thinking out loud here. There were a lot of companies that introduced entire new lines with a diverse range of shades in foundations, concealers, etc. And then there's some companies that increased what they already had. And I really want to see this continue. I hate that we even have to say it, but it's been so long where companies have come out with so few shades. Yes, there are exceptions like MAC and Makeup Forever, but so many brands, when they come out with a new foundation or concealer, they have like 6, maybe 8 shades. And a lot of the time it's like light to medium. And if you don't fit within that little box, then you are out of luck. You don't have enough options. And I feel like a lot of brands weren't giving people options who fell on either side of the spectrum. Like if you were fair or you were deeper skin toned, good luck, I guess. Try something else. I love that you're seeing more brands make deeper shades, fair shades. You're seeing different undertones as well becoming an option, as opposed to being like, here's 10 warm tone foundations. That's what we're doing. Some brands are now coming out with some cool toned options to go with it, or if they had cool tones, they're adding in warm tones or some neutral tones. Brands like Cover FX are really good at this. Hourglass just recently expanded their stick foundation line. I know there's brands at the drugstore that have been doing this, like L'Oreal and Maybelline, and it's great seeing that this is happening, but it's so slow, and it just needs to continue. We need to keep pushing them. We need to keep pushing them to diversify their range of base makeup shades, or else I feel like companies are gonna stop. They're gonna sit back and feel like, oh no, you know what, people don't need it, it's fine. And you know what, we do need it. We need these options. Everybody should be able to choose. I would love to see, okay, this is gonna sound so like she doesn't even go here, but I would just love to see people be able to have an option from wherever they want to. I know it's so idealistic and like a cake filled with rainbows, and anyway, I would love to see that, or at least close to it, so that if there's a type of foundation you like, if you're looking for a luminous foundation, you try it, you like it, your shade is there. You don't have to hope when you're scrolling through the website that like, oh, are they gonna have a shade dark enough for me? Are they gonna have a shade light enough? I just hope that it becomes the norm. I know, it's so cheesy, but I really hope that that trend continues. And again, it shouldn't even be a trend, it should just be happening. And the 8th and final thing is glitter. I'm dead serious. I have started to see it creeping in again. More brands are coming out with various glitter things, the Cover FX glitter drop things. People need to stop putting that in their anti-hauls. Let glitter happen. Let us live, please, okay? I feel like glitter has such a bad reputation. Just picturing a giant chunk of glitter singing Taylor Swift's Reputation album. I don't know what glitter ever did to people. I just feel like people have visions of like huge chunks of craft glitter taking out an eyeball, maybe being haunted by green glitter, or just simply being unable to remove the chunks of glitter when you want to remove it. Because I know glitter removal can be a challenge, but I love glitter. I want glitter to be a permanent thing. Let glitter happen. I have always been a glitter junkie. I've talked about glitter from the time I started my channel. My first memory in life is watching Cher on TV, and I 100% believe that is the root of my glitter love. And I'm not stopping, and I'm not gonna stop pushing for glitter. I'm not gonna stop rallying for glitter. Glitter needs to happen. And like all these other things, if you don't like glitter, just stop. Let us have our glitter moment. Let us enjoy it. Let us get those glitter roller balls back from the late 90s and cover ourselves in it. I will not be 100% happy until glitter is coming out of me, till I bleed glitter. I did not intend to be so dramatic when talking about the things that I wanted to see in 2018, but there you have it. I feel like my sense of humor is not gonna translate very well, but anyway, I had a lot of fun sharing these things with you guys. I love just chatting about makeup, and I'm really excited to see what, if any, of these things happen in 2018. I, again, don't mean any harm or disrespect. I'm just having fun here, and I hope you guys realize that. It's just makeup, so I do take it kind of seriously sometimes, but it's also just, it's a lot of fun. So anyway, thank you so much for hanging out with me today, and I hope I get a chance to talk to you soon. Bye for now.